Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video I want to talk to you all about Blue Protocol. Now, there hasn't been too much news going on with Blue Protocol, or at least personally that I've heard. I do know, I think one of their tech tests are coming up recently, and it's going to be one of the final ones, but I don't think any of the betas have gone on or anything like that. Their Twitter hasn't shown or said too much literally since the announcement. But Blue Protocol is in fact an anime MMORPG that we are going to be getting later on this year on PC and consoles. And guys, I could not be more excited this year. This game has the potential to be one of the biggest MMORPGs we've ever got. I'm talking, even possibly rivaling Final Fantasy XIV, depending on, how hyped the community gets, and if the developers and the publisher, Amazon Games, execute this game properly. Now, if you guys want more Blue Protocol news and you're excited, make sure you are liking today's video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and we're going to talk about my Blue Protocol wish list today. And, these are just 5 things that I want from Blue Protocol, and we're actually going to say 6 because I got one little extra one that I'm going to throw in here. The first and foremost thing I want from the Blue Protocol, the dev team, and especially the publisher Amazon Games, because they are pretty new. They are doing well with New World and Lost Ark, but we do need to see more from them. So that brings me to my number 1 point: communication. I want to know, like what's going on with the game. Keep us updated with the status of development and stuff like that. Talk to us on social media. You guys have made your big announcement. You have made a Twitter handle for the North American version of Blue Protocol. I think it's time that, Amazon and the devs start talking to us about all things Blue Protocol. We do know that we have upcoming beta tests and things like that. We do know that there is a possibility, and the developers are looking into giving the game crossplay, and I think that's really something that we're going to need when it comes to Blue Protocol. And speaking of that goes ahead and ties me into my other little extra wish. That next wish was literally crossplay. I do believe crossplay is going to be a big key in Blue Protocol's success. Now, one thing about Blue Protocol, it is limited to next-gen consoles only. So that means PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and of course PC. By the way, guys, PlayStation 5s, Xbox Series X and S's, they're getting more commonly sold in stores now. If you have not upgraded to a next-gen console yet, check the link down in the description below. I'll be leaving a link to my Amazon page where you guys can purchase a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X, or an Xbox Series S. I'll leave all 3 of those links right there. Also, purchasing them through me does support me and the YouTube channel directly, so I just want to give that big fat disclaimer out there, but I'll leave links down there in the description below if you guys haven't purchased yourselves a next-gen console yet. But yeah, crossplay is going to be a big part of Blue Protocol's success, I personally feel, and it needs to be done right. Now, I'm personally aiming for crossplay and cross progression within all platforms, but I do know, Sony likes to give people a hard time. But if PlayStation, come on, this is an anime game. This is one time for you guys to let up with this kind of thing. It is now. You guys already have the best MMORPG, one of the best MMORPGs on your platform. Let's get another good one, just with all the features that it deserves. Now, we're going to go ahead on to my next wish for Blue Protocol, and that is a greatsword class. And the reason being is because, I've watched a lot of footage. I've seen Blue Protocol's older betas and stuff like that from Japan and everything. I've seen all these trailers. I have yet to see a greatsword class in any of this footage at all. Now, it's an MMORPG and obviously going to be a live service style game, so I'm sure it's going to be adding more classes and content over time. But man, rocking, a nice big 2-handed sword on a nice badass anime character would be awesome. So please, 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 Amazon, Bandai, if y'all hear me, please add a greatsword class to Blue Protocol. My next wish for Blue Protocol is a good and solid endgame. And I mean, I'm talking, have a decent one at launch. Don't, make the launch endgame very boring and then make players wait for months and months to the first update to where we get our first few juicy dungeons and raids and something like that. Have something ready and set for when that game first comes up. Because let's face it, the meat of all MMORPGs is the end game. So the end game needs to be ready when the game first comes out. It's not something, that you can sit and try and prepare for later on when you think the player base is going to be done with the game. No. Have some of that content ready to go when the game launches. I hope, we have some solid dungeons we can go have, some maybe, a nice raid or two, some type of trial, and, who knows, just some, some really cool gear we can go after, before the next update, expansion, or, however they decide to do things with Blue Protocol. Now, my next wish is going to be lots of cosmetic options. Now, this should be a no-brainer for them. You already got the anime aesthetic. You got, the cool husbando characters. You got the cute waifus and stuff like that. Giving us loads and loads and loads of hot cosmetics should be a no-brainer. That's whether you all do it, via a battle pass system, or if you just got a regular cash shop, depending on however Blue Protocol wants to do their thing. Just make sure, those banging cosmetics are in there. Because at the end of the day, sure, endgame is the life of an MMO, but at the end of the day, it's all about that fashion, baby. But last but not least, there's one other wish I have for Blue Protocol. Now, I feel like this game is going to be bigger than some of, a lot of the other MMORPGs, especially the ones we have here on console and stuff like that. So this is one of my bigger concerns for Blue Protocol. And I feel like Final Fantasy XIV is the only MMO out there that really nails this right. And that's putting a good incentive in the game for veteran players to help the new players. One thing that keeps an MMORPG alive is the fact that you always have an influx of new players coming into the game. Well, games like Skyforge tend to, screw that up. There's nothing there that helps the new players, or, even incentivizes the veteran players to help the new players. Final Fantasy XIV, they're good at this. Veteran players can earn some of, their end game rewards by running the daily challenges of older dungeons to help new players. I feel like Blue Protocol, if they decide to try and, copy a system like this in some way, shape, or form, it could definitely benefit the game in the long haul. But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up my wish list for Blue Protocol. Let me know what you guys think, or, what you guys want to see in Blue Protocol down in the comments below. Anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.